Now we're gonna puck it up right now on the show.
What we got?
Well, I believe
we got Brodes.
We got Brodes. I believe for the first time as a guest on the Midday Show.
Brodes.
Hunter Brodes. Brodes Brodey as his email is here at Odyssey.
Brodes, ain't it Brody?
It's Brodes Brodey.
Oh, Brodes Brodey.
Brodes
okay,
Brodey.
gotcha.
If you want to contact him through email, he's with us right now as we get set for the Puck It Up Draft Party tonight at Chickies and Glassboro. Brodes, how we doing?
Gentlemen, it's a huge day. Who would have thought? The Flyers. It's the optimism in the city. The orange and black. Phillies are a dumpster fire. DFA Max Kepler. But Danny Briere, baby, he's got the city in the palm of his hands tonight.
He does, Hugh. He's got the city in the palm of his hands. This segment, of course, Hugh.
It's sponsored by McGurk's Pub and Grill. We were out there at Langstown. What was it, Langhorne, the other day?
Yeah.
Not
early
Langstown.
this week. It's awesome. Grab your crew and head over to McGurk's this weekend and enjoy the summer
Smooth as
menu.
always.
We are
that was because I was.
Stop picking on Hugh. I felt Hugh. You're in one today, dude. I can see it in your eyes when I'm watching the YouTube stream. I feel bad for Hugh.
He
I
threw
know.
his car keys in the
Hey, bro.
trash. This
Hey,
guy's
bro.
got the whole neighborhood looking for his keys.
I think I threw my car keys.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, I feel bad.
I wasn't even high. I wasn't even high though. That's the terrible thing about it. I wasn't even high. I was just. I don't know what happened. I think I threw my car.
No, we were going there, but hey, nothing wrong with being stoned.
Yeah,
Nothing
welcome to the
wrong with
show.
being stoned.
No. All right, Brodes. Let's talk through this. First of all, where do I get one of the Puck It Up t-shirts? I need a Puck It Up t-shirt. Where do I get them? How do I get them?
All right, so it's breakingt.com/WIP. Look at this beauty if you're watching on the tube. All right, puck it up, baby. Puck it up.
Yeah.
I was rollerblading around the street this morning doing a little skate takes, and people were screaming out of their windows, puck it up, Brodes!
Yeah, we need more of that. We need to do that when you walk around here. All right, Brodes, here's what I need to know.
Somebody gonna mess up when they say that though.
Yeah, you might be you, so just watch out. 6th pick in the draft tonight. Brodes, give me some names, and then give me a sense of this draft, the strength of it. Like, what kind of player do you think we can get at 6 tonight? Is this a great draft in terms of depth? Is it like a 1 or 2 player draft? Because every draft is different in terms of what kind of quality of depth it has. Give me a name or two, and then tell me about this draft as a whole.
All right, so I do believe when they're at 6, if James Higgins is on the board, that's the one to go to. He's a 5'11 center. He played at Boston College. He had a point per game last year. And there were talks prior to this previous year playing out that he could go number 1. And then for whatever reason, he kind of dipped a little bit. Others jumped him. So at one point, the whole world around the NHL said this kid may be the number 1 overall pick. So if you're at 6 and that type of skill falls on your lap, I think you got to take it. People are worried about the size. But again, Danny Briere was a smaller guy. He's the GM. If you could play, you could play, especially in today's game. So I would go James Hagan. He's an American kid. I think that's the move if he's on the board. After that, I was telling the guys on the afternoon show a little bit. A little Caleb Dayonnay. You want to get a little Canadian in there, throw a little Caleb Dayonnay. He's up there as well, 84 points last year in the queue. Now, in regards to how this draft looks, you're not getting a Crosby. You're not getting a McDavid. You're not getting an Ovechkin type of guy. But I think you could get a real legitimate top 6 forward that can help change your franchise around and be a staple as a center. And they're so thin at center that they need it badly. So it's not going to be a Crosby, but it's going to be someone who is extremely valuable and extremely important to a rebuild. So I don't want anyone to think just because it's not a powerful wow that this isn't important.
You know what? Speaking of this rebuild, bros, and plus, I just want to get you prepared for this hockey show that we're going to do. That I'm going to be captaining.
Oh no!
When the Flyers make it to the playoffs. But speaking of that, tell me a little bit about Trevor Zegras and what he brings to the table. You know, they traded for him a couple of days ago. So just tell me a little bit about what he brings to the table.
Yeah, listen, he is someone. He was on the NHL cover of the video game a few years back. So that's how big of a name he was a few years ago. And injuries definitely limited what he was capable of doing over the last few years in Anaheim. But he is someone who is so skilled. Like, you can't teach the type of skill that he has with his hands, with his vision. He's putting the puck on his stick and doing lacrosse-style goals and all the crazy stuff that makes the highlight SportsCenter top 10 play stuff. But, you know, look, there is some things he needs to work on. He needs to be better in the face-off dot. He needs to be a little bit more tougher in the corners and play a little bit more of a game where it's not as finesse, maybe is the right word to use. So
that sounds about right.
Here. Yeah, but listen,
two hockey guys chopping it up.
That's right, Hugh Douglas and Brodes. I'm thinking about a podcast. Screw Al Morgani. You know what I'm saying? It's Hugh Douglas.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's happening.
Yeah. Wow. How about after all these years kicking Al out here so you could get onto the podcast? All right, Brodes, I got a question for you. So a couple nights ago, we had the NBA draft, right? And the Sixers take a guard. And then it kind of opens up the question of fit, like 3 guards and who's going to stay long-term. Is that something that, in terms of where the Flyers are at, positionally tonight, how much does that matter? Are you in the zone of, hey, let's get some good hockey players in here and we'll figure it out as we go along? Or when you look at tonight and then moving forward as they keep building this thing, how much does fit matter, especially around what they already have here, considering what they did last year and moving forward? How much does fit matter in terms of where the Flyers are at for you?
I don't think fit matters at all right now because they're so thin everywhere. Now, there are some fans, it's interesting you bring this up, that there's one winger that's on the board that might be available. His name is Porter Martone. But people don't want him because they think we have too many wingers. But they're talking about bottom 6 guys. I'll give you an example. It's kind of like saying we don't need anyone because we have Bryson Stott. Well, listen, I like Bryson Stott, but I'm not here to tell you Bryson Stott is, the end-all be-all here. You can do better than a Bryson Stott. So there's players that have intrigue, but just because I have a Stott, is that going to stop me from taking someone who I think could be a spectacular second baseman? Absolutely not. Same type of theory here with the winger. So I don't care if Porter Martone's the best on the board at 6 and he plays wing. You bet your ass I'm taking Porter Martone, and I don't care that you have a lot of wingers because I don't even think the wingers they have are as great as people feel. But they are so bad at center, and there are a lot of centers that are going to be there. So I would lean center. But if Porter Martone's the best available and he's a wing, then I'm going wing. I can't do positional right now. We got a lot of holes.
You got to get good players, Hugh.
You got to get good pros. But bros, I'm a little curious. So when can we all get excited about the Flyers? I mean,
you want a timeline? You're asking for the timeline.
I'm just
right
asking
now, the draft is tonight.
No, I'm just saying. We're pucking it up tonight. But I'm just saying, when the season starts, can we be excited about it this year? I mean, what we talking about? Playoffs? What we talking about?
No, I don't think it's playoffs yet. We got
Come
see
on,
what they
bros.
do with the goalie. I know. Listen, I'm just being honest. I can't tell people here, let's go win the cup. Even though I tweet pictures of the 75 parade thinking I might see it one day. I don't think I'm going to anytime soon. The truth is, this is the time to jump on board to get excited about all. You got to watch the players grow. Mitch Koff and Trevor Zegras and whoever they draft are going to maybe have to wait a year until they get here. It's just the nature of the beast. Don't yell at me. But, you get it's the new wave. You get talking. This is the big offseason that's going to set them in the direction to get to the postseason over the next couple of years. So
I believe
I'm not going to say this year, but soon.
All right, well, one way to get on the ground floor of this is to go to the Puck It Up draft party tonight. So give us
at Brodes' house.
Is that
Brodes' house?
Is that correct? All right, so give us your address. No, Brodes, tell us the details for tonight on the Puck It Up draft party.
The Puck It Up draft parties at Chickies and Pete's in Glassboro, New Jersey, 7 o'clock. No ticket needed. I got a couple of messages. Any kind of no. You show up, we puck it up.
We bringing snacks.
We'll bring snacks. Of course, Chickies got the snacks, baby.
Well, we're not the snacks that I have, bros. I'm bringing gummies.
Oh, no, won't do. Listen,
I'll get your number. I'll get your number
so.
from Kyle.
Yeah, there you go. No, all jokes aside, to put it in
that was not a
perspective
joke.
of the that's okay. I'm not joking either. You get the number. We talk. We'll talk. We're having a Puck It Up party. All right, just let that sink in. Just to show you where the Flyers are right now, the optimism, where they're headed. We're having a Flyers Puck It Up draft party. So get excited, damn it! Let's go!
There's no easy way out.
Brodes,
there's no shortcut.
We appreciate it. If Hugh finds his keys, he'll be there tonight.
He's not there.
Yeah, Hugh lost his keys. Yeah.
I ain't got no damn car.
Yeah, that's not good. Damn. Brodes, thank you so much. We'll puck it up tonight and
still get his number though.
Enjoy it. Yeah, Brodes, we'll talk soon, buddy. Thank you.
I get one of the Uber drivers
Thanks, fellas.
to drop it off.
You got it. There he goes. Brodes on the Flyers.